I had just moved into the neighborhood a month ago. Quiet street, tidy lawns, dog walkers in yoga pants. The kind of place where nothing should go wrong. Or so I thought. But then I met her. Drama lady. Yes, that's what everyone calls her. Even the mailman whispers it. Her real name? Regina Vanderholt, early 40s, blonde bob. Red lipstick so sharp it could cut glass. Designer heels to fetch the mail. Always holding a cappuccino like she's in a commercial or on the verge of calling the cops. And oh, she loved calling the cops. It started with my porch light. I was screwing in a motion sensor bulb when she stormed across her lawn like a heat-seeking missile. Excuse me. That light is pointed directly into my bedroom window. My baby can't sleep, I blinked. You mean your cat, Mrs. Vanderholt? She's highly sensitive. Fix it or I'll report you for harassment. I adjusted it anyway. No point starting a war, but a week later she struck again. This time, it was my car. She called the HOA because my tires touched the grass. They sent a warning letter. Overgrown lawn? No. Broken fence? Nope. Just a tire. A single tire kissing the edge of a public curb. The next day, I woke up to a $150 fine and a handwritten note taped to my windshield. Rules are rules. Welcome to the neighborhood, Dale. My uncle, Chief Raymond Lee, found it hilarious. Yep, my uncle is the police chief. I didn't tell anyone that. I didn't want to use it like a shield. But when I showed him the note, he laughed. So hard he nearly choked on his coffee. Drama lady strikes again, he wheezed. She's got a reputation. We've had more 911 calls from her block than the rest of town combined. Over what? Barking dogs. Kids playing basketball. A kid once sneezed on her lawn. He wasn't kidding. The officers had started drawing straws to avoid her calls. Then came the day she crossed the line. It was a Saturday. I had some friends over for a backyard barbecue. Just 6 of us, chill music, burgers, nothing crazy. Around 7:45 p.m., I noticed a figure across the fence. There she was, peeking through her blinds like a villain in a Lifetime movie. At exactly 8 p.m., a squad car rolled up. 2 officers stepped out. Noise complaint, one said, clearly tired. Ms. Vanderholt says you're hosting a party with narcotics and suspicious young men. Suspicious? We were eating hot dogs and playing Uno. I nodded, respectful. Feel free to check. We're just grilling. They did. They left. Number. Issues. 10 minutes later, another patrol car. Then another. By 10 p.m., we'd had 4 separate visits. My friends started leaving out of frustration. I stood at my fence and looked toward her house, and there she was, smirking from her porch with her arms crossed like she'd just won. So I made a call. Not to the police. To Uncle Ray. How? Would you like to personally handle the next complaint from this street? Please, he said. Give me an excuse. The trap was simple. I knew she couldn't help herself. The next weekend, I hosted another quiet get-together. Nothing flashy. We even kept the volume super low. But at 8:32 p.m. sharp, guess who was on the phone with dispatch again? Only this time, Uncle Ray responded personally. In uniform, he pulled up, lights off, calm and slow. I watched from my porch, popcorn in hand. Regina met him on her lawn, already mid-rant. Officer, I demand you arrest my neighbor immediately. There's illegal activity happening, music, alcohol, and suspicious smells. Uncle Ray removed his sunglasses. Ma'am, I'm Chief Lee, and that's my nephew. Her mouth fell open. Your ... what? My nephew, he's a good kid. This is his 3rd complaint from you this week. Would you like to file a formal statement? She blinked. Well, I was just trying to keep the neighborhood safe. Then you won't mind me filing a report for false emergency use of police resources. That's a Class B misdemeanor. Her face turned pale. What? Or he added. I could show the mayor your name. He's tired of the taxpayer. Waste. Her red lips curled into a snarl. This is harassment. I'll take this to the HOA. Good idea, Uncle Ray said, handing her a form. They'll love hearing how you've cost the city over $4,500 in response dispatches this year. But the twist? Oh, it was coming, because 2 days later, I got a letter from the HOA. It wasn't a complaint. It was a notice. Apparently, Regina had used HOA funds to bribe a landscaping company to sabotage my sprinkler system, caught on her own security camera, which she'd submitted for proof I was violating water ordinances. Only, the footage clearly showed her sneaking into my yard at night in heels with a screwdriver. I forwarded it directly to Uncle Ray. Guess who got arrested for trespassing and property damage? Not me. The cherry on top. She screamed the entire way into the cruiser. I am the neighborhood. I am the HOA. The neighbors watched from their porches, sipping drinks and filming quietly. One guy clapped. By the end of the week, the HOA held a vote. Regina Vanderholt was formally removed from the board. The next day, I walked out to find a fresh box of cookies and a sticky note on my doorstep. Thanks for taking her down. The neighborhood.